The Nigerian Labour Congress has instructed its members and all workers across the country to shut down the economy if the police proceed with the arrest of its president, Joe Ajaero. This directive comes in response to the police invitation to Joe Ajaero over allegations of terrorism financing. In reaction to the situation, the NLC convened an emergency National Executive Council meeting at the Labour House in Abuja, where it resolved to formally request an extension of time from the police to allow the union to consult with its legal team. Speaking at the emergency NEC meeting, NLC Deputy President Kabiru Adosani emphasized that the invitation to Joe Ajaero is in effect an invitation to all workers, underscoring the union's unified stance on the matter.
But we believe that we need an extension of time after consultation with our lawyers, because this invitation was extended to the Congress President yesterday and asked to report at the police by 10 a.m. today. So we are already working with our lawyers to look for extension of time. But this does not legitimize the charges by the Nigerian police to the Congress leadership. And secondly, we resolve that in an event our Congress President was arrested or detained at any moment, we put our appellate on red alert to mobilize our membership across the country, that all workers in this country should down-tool their services. This is the resolution.
Meanwhile, the Nigerian Labour Congress has described the police summons issued by the Force Criminal Investigation Department, which alleges that the NLC President, Joe Ajaero, is involved in terrorism financing, as politically motivated. Reacting to the summons, a spokesperson from the NLC vowed that the union would pursue all its legal avenues to clear its name from what it sees as a smear campaign designed to tarnish the reputation of the labor movement.
While vehemently denying the allegations, the spokesman of the union, Benson Upah, described them as baseless and politically motivated. Upah maintained that given the NLC's role as a peaceful advocate for workers' rights, such allegations, if not properly addressed, will dent the image of the entire workforce of the country.
We heard about that invitation through the social media, and we are as scandalized and embarrassed as any reasonable Nigerian can feel. This is coming as part of the process of intimidation.
A social activist, Eze Onyekpere, says the action of the police has taken a rather confusing turn from the initial saga between the labor union and the police.
It's a rather unfortunate situation, because if you recall, the NLC did not take part or did not overtly support the last N-band governors' protest, because they had just come out of negotiations on the minimum wage. So it's a little bit of a surprise that after that, the NLC alleged that their office was ransacked. And it appeared to be an invitation to embarrass, because normally if you are inviting somebody, you could of course drop a letter with him. It's only when he fails to appear that you make it public or go to order for, get a warrant for his arrest so that you could bring him in to interview him.
Meanwhile, the NLC President Joe Ajaero has asked for more time to engage his lawyers before honoring the invitation.
Comrade Joe Ajaero will honor the invitation as a law-abiding citizen from a law-abiding organization, and that his honoring the invitation should not be construed as an acceptance of guilt. In the event anything untoward happens to Joe Ajaero or any executive or any member of the Congress, that Congress will respond by mobilizing its members for a major national strike.
With the union vowing to defend its reputation and citizens' right, Nigerians are waiting for the charges to be filed, as well as how the entire situation unfolds. Sumaya Abubakar, Trust TV News, Abuja.